explain about Proteus. What is Proteus? The Proteus Design Suite is a software tool suite used primarily for electronic design automation. The software is used mainly by electronic design engineers and technicians to create schematics and electronic prints for manufacturing print circuit board. The Proteus Design Suite is a Windows application for schematic capture, simulation, and PCB layout design. It can be purchased in many configurations. So look at the screen. This is the first view of the Proteus. So this is the main display of Proteus, as you can see in the screen. Next. And then this is what we refer to as the top menu of Proteus, as you can see on the screen. So here we can see all the menus settings that we can use for create, edit, and save what we build in Proteus. Okay, that's all from me, and then I will give to my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna continue the presentation. Now I'm gonna talk about resistor. What is resistor? Resistor uh, is a passive to terminal electrical component that implements electrochemical resistance as a circuit element. In electronic circuit, resistors are used to reduce current flow, adjust signal level to define voltages, bias active element, and terminate transmission lines, among another use. Next, virtual machine. Virtual machine is an emulation of computer system. Virtual machines are based on computer architecture and provide functionality of physical computer. That's all from me for the presentation about resistor and virtual machine.
Button is a simple device or switch whose function is to connect or disconnect the flow of electric currents with the work system press analog. As a connecting or disconnecting device, push button switch only have two conditions, namely on and off, 1 and 0. Switch to I to C. There also looks the original and the Proteus library. I2C is a two-way serial communication standard that used to channel specifically designed for sending and receive data. The I2C system consists of SCL serial clock and SDI serial data channel, which carry data information between I2C and its controller. Thank you.
The first one is selection mode, is used to edit object or component, and the second is component mode, to use to select the component, and the third is junction dot mode, used to place a junction dot to connection point, and the fourth is wire label mode, used to mark or a link on wire, and the fifth is text script mode, to add the text, and the sixth is bus mode, used to connect one component to other bus, and the seventh is just subscribe mode, used to edit subset, and the eighth is terminal mode, contain the terminal that will be used in the circuit, and the ninth is device pin mode, used to place and edit the component pin, and the 10th is grab mode, used to select the grab. 11 is tape recorder mode, used to simulate a tape recorder, and the 12 is generator mode, used to generate signal, and the 13 is voltage probe mode, used and measure the voltage value a point. The 14 is current probe mode, used to measure the current value at the point, and the 5 is virtual instrument mode, used to analyze circuit with existing instrument, and the 16 is 2D graphic line mode, used to create line, and the 16 to 23 is just 2D graphic mode, And before I explain about microcontroller IL@MEGA32, I will explain about microcontroller. Microcontroller is a small computer that is packaged in the form of the IC chip and it's designed to perform certain tasks or operation. Basically, a microcontroller IC consists of one of more processors, CPU, memory RAM, as well as programmable input-output. And the block diagram and microcontroller structure. The first one is CPU, the second is memory, and the third is parallel input-output. The fourth is serial port, the fifth is time encoder, the sixth is analog to digital converter, and the seventh is DAC, and the eighth is interrupt control, and the ninth is function block. And I will explain about ATmega32. ATmega32 is just microcontroller is a microcontroller produced by Akmal. This microcontroller has a high clock and work up to 16 MHz. The size of the flash memory is quite large. Its RAM capacity of 2 KB. And at Mega32 CPU architecture, the main function is just ensure the instruction is executed correctly. The memory program is just to store and the SRAM data to store more a variable.
Is male to female. Function. This jumper cable can be used to connect one electronic component to another when making prototype project using a breadboard. Benefit. Jumper cable for breadboard serves to connect several breadboards. Connecting between point one a single slide PCB and can also be used to connect a broken circuit path by jumping it.
This is for 7 segment, which function to display number in accordance with the binary code. 1 to turn on and 0 to D. And next, traffic light simulation. The component we use to make this simulation. 7 segment, ATmega 32, ICD and traffic light. The simulation aims to regular traffic on the route automatically and scheduled. When one of the light is green, then the other light will be red with mean stop. While the yellow light indicates to the driver to immediately get ready to continue the journey. Waiting time. Every lamp has the sum, which is 12 seconds for red light, 1 second for yellow light, and 2 seconds for green light.